In the heart of American industry, millions of holiday memories begin as a single grain of sand.
Every year, this facility produces over 50 million units, operating 24 hours a day with military precision.
It begins here. High-impact polystyrene pellets and crushed silica, the DNA of our holiday decoration.
To achieve that signature crimson hue, a concentrated pigment, the master batch, is introduced at a precise 5% ratio.
Inside the barrel, friction and 300 degrees of heat torture the plastic into a uniform, viscous liquid. Purified and pressurized, the molten resin is now ready to take its final form.
150 tons of hydraulic pressure lock the mold. There is no room for error.
A blast of compressed air, and in a fraction of a second, the shape is born.
Cooled by internal water channels, the sphere solidifies and is ejected. One down, 49 million to go.
From individual machines, they merge into a single, continuous river of red. The journey to stabilization begins.
Cool down without warping, they must travel over 500 meters, straight up.
Filtered air at 15 degrees Celsius shocks the polymer, locking the molecular structure into a permanent, perfect sphere.
Human hands are too slow. Here, Delta robots perform a choreographed dance, organizing 300 units per minute.
Mounted on conductive steel racks, 60 spheres form a single batch. They must be perfectly spaced.
A curtain of UV lacquer washes over them. This base coat smoothens microscopic imperfections.
Inside the curing tunnel, high-intensity ultraviolet light bombards the lacquer, hardening it instantly into a shell tough as nails.
They enter the vacuum chamber. The air is pumped out until the pressure mimics the void of deep space.
In the vacuum, aluminum creates a cloud of atomic vapor. In a heartbeat, the cycle completes. Pressure equalizes. And from the diluents emerge.
To ensure a flawless finish, each sphere spins at 300 revolutions per minute as it enters the color zone.
Charged with 60,000 volts, the paint defies gravity. It wraps around the sphere, fusing
20 minutes at 180 degrees. The heat fuses the paint to the metal, creating a finish that will last for generations. Real 24-karat gold pigment is mixed into the ink. A steel blade reveals the intricate filigree pattern hidden in the plate. Silicone pad, soft and pliable, picks up the gold.
Machines provide perfection, but humans provide the soul. Skilled artisans trace the patterns with a slow-drying adhesive.
A quick vibration shakes loose the excess, leaving behind a crisp, raised texture that catches the light from every angle.
From a ribbon of naval brass, the crown is born. Stamped, embossed, and cut in a single violent stroke.
Beside it, a CNC bender performs wire origami. It twists high-tensile steel into a spring-loaded loop in fractions of a second.
The marriage of metal and polymer. With a satisfying snap, the crown is seated, and the ornament is complete.
The human eye can blink. The Cognex vision system never does. It maps the surface topography with micron-level precision. A surface imperfection, invisible to us, but glaring to the algorithm. 0.2 millimeters. Unacceptable. The system is merciless. A surgical blast of air removes the defect without slowing the line for a fraction of a second. Survivors of the gauntlet proceed to the packaging zone. Clear PET trays are dispensed, 12 cradles waiting for 12 treasures. Soft robotics take over. Silicone fingers, modeled after an octopus, grip the delicate surface with the tenderness of a human hand. Row by row, the set is completed. 12 perfect spheres, nestled securely for their journey to your home. A matching lid seals the tray. 4 friction locks engage with a satisfying snap, creating a dust-proof capsule. The tray slides into its retail armor. A high-gloss cardboard sleeve printed with the promise of the holidays. Hot melt adhesive at 180 degrees seals the flaps forever. The Crimson Royal is ready for the world. 24 retail units are consolidated into a double-walled master case. A fortress of corrugated fiberboard.
Signature sound of logistics. An automatic sealer applies pressure-sensitive tape, securing the cargo for transport.
To survive the road, the load must be unified. Layers of polyethylene are stretched to the breaking point, creating a cocoon of tension.
1 ton of cargo, lifted effortlessly by hydraulic muscle. The journey continues to the Cathedral of Commerce.
Here, in the silent aisles of the warehouse, they wait. Dormant phase ends. The steel gates rise, breaking the seal between the sanctuary of the warehouse and the chaos of the open road.
40 feet of steel, 8 tons of capacity. The pallets are packed tight, interlocking like bricks in a wall.
Doors sealed. Security tag verified. The factory fades into the rearview mirror. The long haul begins.
Miles of gray asphalt. The rhythm of the wipers marks the time. Through rain and wind, the cargo stays dry and secure. Night falls. The rain turns to snow. The world freezes, but the wheels keep turning.
Dawn at the distribution hub. The long haul is over, but the journey to the customer is just beginning.
Destination reached. A blade slices the seal, revealing the glossy treasures hidden inside the rough travel armor.
From the factory floor to the top shelf, merchandised with care, waiting to catch the eye of a passerby. And then, the moment of connection. One box is chosen to become part of a family's tradition. From the cold steel of the factory to the warm heart of the home. The journey ends where the memories begin. Polished to perfection, it becomes a mirror, capturing the warmth of the fire, holding the spirit of the season in its curve.
Amongst the fragrant needles of the Douglas fire, a perfect branch waits, strong enough to
released. The branch bows in greeting, accepting the weight. It sways gently, finally coming to rest in its new home.
And then the magic happens. 1,000 tiny stars awaken.
One ornament becomes part of a greater whole. A symphony of light, color, and memory standing tall in the heart of the home.
This is why we build, why we paint, why we perfect. Not just for a decoration, but for the wonder it creates.
For deep, opaque coverage, we use immersion. The teardrops are dipped into a vat of midnight blue enamel.
While spinning at 500 RPM, a CNC nozzle traces a perfect helix. Silver dust.
For the crown jewel, the tree topper, we leave automation behind. Here.
To achieve the deepest reflection, we don't paint the outside.
A steady hand places the crown jewels.
A forest of silver and gold. Each spire, a product.
Nothing is wasted. The skeletons of production are fed into the granulator. Hardened steel blades shatter the scrap in milliseconds.
Transformed into regrind. These jagged shards are not trash. They are valuable resources, ready for a second life. Blended with fresh material, the recycled flakes re-enter the cycle, The loop is closed. The process begins again.
To clean the molds without abrasion, we use physics. Solid carbon dioxide pellets hit the surface and explode. A diamond compound and a steady hand restore the optical finish. The steel must be flawless to create a flawless product.
Data drives the process. A micro adjustment to the pressure curve ensures the next million cycles run with identical precision.
Long before the molds are cut, the journey begins with a line. Graphite on paper.
From 2D sketch to 3D reality, stereolithography uses light to solidify liquid resin, layer by microscopic layer.
Verified to the 100th of a millimeter. The prototype is approved. The master mold can now be cut.
Red is just the beginning. Parallel lines run in a synchronized ballet. Gold, silver, and blue.
With a rapid purge and switch, the atomizers adapt. Crimson shifts to imperial gold. Gold shifts to midnight blue. In the blink of an eye.
Canyon of colors. Millions of units, sorted, stacked, and ready. A global operation to decorate the world.
In the heart of the city, they stand tall, bringing color to the gray concrete.
High above the streets, the tone shifts. Midnight blue and sterling silver reflect.
And in the quiet corners of the world, a single sphere captures the warmth of the
Return to its vessel, labeled and sealed. The Crimson Royal awaits the turning of the seasons.
Seasons turn. Summer heat.
Decades pass. The world changes outside. But inside the box, it bears the marks of time. A scratch from a fall in 985. It has seen everything. First steps, first loves, quiet moments, and loud celebrations.
We craft these tiny worlds to hang in our homes, perhaps to remind us of the greater sphere we all share.
Universe, reflected in a drop of red paint. A tiny beacon of light in the long winter night. The roar fades. Silence falls over the line. A single sphere remains.
The work is finished.
From the heat of the forge to the warmth of your home, we wish you a brilliant season. Good night.